can say is wow, 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 wow. So, yesterday, Monday, November 1st, 2021, I get to Chesterfield about 9:30. Right away, I get a delivery, Panera, a bunch of items. Said it was $6.75, ends up being over $10. That's how my day starts. I end up getting a double delivery, again Panera, and Total Wine. Those always work out for me. That ended up being $20. So the first hour, I'm at $30 already on 2 deliveries. And it just never stops. It just never stops. I end up working kind of late. I had a couple mistakes here and there, probably. I mean, I worked 14 hours yesterday, so you're going to make a couple mistakes in 14 hours. And it was really, really busy yesterday, probably due to the weather. And I think a lot of people, were tired after whatever they did for Halloween, and they ordered DoorDash, Had $200 in by 5, by far the best I've ever had in by 5, and made an incredible $383.06 yesterday. So the last 3 days that I've worked, right? Yesterday I made, best day I've ever had, $383.06. Saturday, I didn't work Sunday, took my kids to the fun center where we did family bowling. We had a family go-kart race. We played putt-putt golf. The kids roller skated. Then we took the kids all out for dinner. Because of DoorDash. Because of this, right? Didn't work Sunday because Saturday I made an incredible $369.27. So in 2 days with DoorDash, the last 2 days I've worked, I've made $752.33. That's incredible. That's an average of over $375 a day. Wow. That's why I started the video out with wow. So Friday, let's talk about Friday. I worked till 2:15. I left. I went to a job interview. I got that job. That's a whole nother video. Right now, I'm on my way to take a drug test for that job. But I might be crazy. Why would I stop doing this? Because I just don't think it's sustainable. That's why. I just don't think it is. So, Friday I leave at 2:15. When I leave Friday at 2:15, I've got $116.20 in. I come back. I'm back. I get right back to my area at 4 o'clock. So I'm basically gone 2 hours. And I'm telling you, this new strategy of being ultra disciplined, and maybe it's just the luck of the draw. I think that's, don't get it twisted. I think that's a big part of it. I think that's how the algorithm works. Now, I'm no IT genius. I'm just going by my experience. So took 2 hours off Friday and I was home by 11 o'clock on Friday. I made $295.20. Now, I probably could have made $320, $330 on Friday if I don't just take the 2 hours off. And I probably would have made $350 if I would have grinded at night a little bit. But my plan was to get up early Saturday and grind then. So, and I got off to a horrible start Saturday too. But that's a whole other story. So for 3 days, my last 3 days that I worked, I've made an incredible $1,047.53. I've seen people talk about $1,000 weekends. I scoffed at that, or just figured they lived in New York City or something. I don't know. But no, that's possible right here in St. Louis, baby. It's more than possible. I could have made more money all those days. Yesterday, I don't know. Yeah, I could have broke 400 yesterday if I'd done a little tweaking here or there. So what am I doing? What am I doing? I have made a commitment, and this is in my videos. Now, if you don't believe any of this, I made a transparency video. I showed my whole app. Go look at it. If you don't believe me, it's all in black and white, baby. Why lie about it? You know what I mean? But here's what I've been doing. I've been staying ultra, and I've made this point in my videos lately, ultra disciplined. You've got to be patient, people. You got to stay disciplined. Don't take trashed orders. Here's what I've been doing. Not compromising my miles to money unless it benefits me. What I mean by that, here's a perfect example. I'll give it to you yesterday. I'm going to give you 2 examples of what I'm talking about. Okay, so I get an incredible $20 delivery out of 54th Street yesterday, and it's just going to 109, right? It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon or whatever time it was. I don't know. It was during the day, but it delivers to the middle of nowhere. So I'm probably a little closer to Manchester Road, but if I don't have to go over there, I'm not going there. They start sending me all kinds of, they're busy, obviously busy, made $383. So they start sending me all these crazy deliveries, Chick-fil-A, Uber Eats, I'm not going to go over that. They'll send me, I'll be there and they'll send me deliveries picking up in St. Charles, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about DoorDash sending me deliveries that I'm 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 miles away from. So I get a $13.50 11-mile offer from Walmart on Chesterfield Airport Road, which is just a little further to go that way. I was going to have to drive somewhere, but not that far, admittedly. That was like 8 miles, 9 miles. But it went right at Baxter and Country Ridge, which is right where you want to be if you're working in Chesterfield. So I compromise my miles of money. So I make I made the $20 to go, right? And then I had to drive back. Not typically what you want to do, but I got $20 to go. I come back, and it wasn't horrible. It was $13.50 for 11 miles. Not horrible. I get back, but 9 miles was driving back, right? So I get the Walmart delivery, and it's going right up to Baxter and Clarkson, right? And a little bit north of there. And I start getting crazy offers again. Obviously it's busy. I get a $14 11-mile smash burger offer. But I'm 2 miles away, so it's really 14 for 9. I just don't take it. I don't take it. It's not good enough, right? This is what I'm talking about. 2 offers later, I get an offer $14.75, 9 miles, but I'm 2 miles away, so it's really 14 miles, $7 miles. Crush Red and Chipotle. And Chipotle started taking deliveries again yesterday. I think that was part of it. You go in there's bags everywhere. So I was patient. Compromised my miles of money to get back to where I was. Took a crazy $20 54th Street delivery. Compromised my miles of money to get back to where I wanted to be. And no, it wasn't $2 a mile, but it did pay me pretty much to come back. And then got a $2 a mile delivery after that. Then that delivery, you gotta open that map up. Open the map up. That delivery went to town. The last part of it went to Town and Country Commons, not the shopping center. Those apartments, condos, houses, whatever's on that other side. I think they're condos. So I do something Rob never does. I get a $6 offer from Uber Eats, the only Uber Eats delivery I did all day, and it's going like a mile. It's going across the street to those apartments on Valley. No-brainer, probably yards away. So I take that. While I'm in Qdoba, I get an offer I forgot to pause the app, and I got an offer from Qdoba, $5.75, 4 miles, but it goes right back where I want to be, Mason and 40. I double apped. I took it, and here's why you should double app. I got to the apartments. As I'm pulling into the apartments, I noticed the guy is, there's some guys working there on the street there. Okay, no big deal. So I pull into the building, I deliver. I'm not there more than a minute, maybe a minute and a half. I come back out, there's a big dump truck blocking the road. What? Are you kidding me? Why would you even do that? But okay, whatever. So I tried to get out, going the other way. No, you know how they make these parking lots these days. One way in, one way out. So I go back. I noticed that, I can get by the dump truck if I go that way. Was just inches to spare, but I guess I came close enough to the dump truck when I went that way that they moved it. And then I got out. But what if they didn't move it? Because I don't know if you guys ever experienced this when you're working. Sometimes people are just jerks. I had an experience at Walmart the other day and an experience at McDonald's last night. That was just unreal. They're funny experiences. But some people are just jerks, but they did move it a little bit, and I got out. But what if they didn't? What if they were just jerks? Hey, you're going to have to wait. Sorry for you. We got to fix the road. What would I have said to DoorDash? I'm over here in these apartments and I'm blocked. Or I wouldn't have said where I was, but they have it. They can see where I am. They could have easily just said, "What in the world are you doing over there?" I guess I got turned around. That's my only defense. Just what I'm always saying about double app. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Anything can happen. And then when it's not worth the risk of things that can happen to you. But and then it just obviously continued from there. One good delivery after a good delivery. I did get paused by DoorDash for turning down deliveries. That's a given. But some people make that video. I've seen people make that video like you just can't hit resume dash 1 second after they pause you. It's not no big deal. You just hit resume dash right underneath where it says they paused you for not taking deliveries. It is absolutely no big deal. Just an incredible 3 days. And then I got a job yesterday, so I've only got 2 more weeks full time doing DoorDash. It's a job where I'm going to work 4 days and be off 4 days. And I plan to DoorDash at least 2 of those days. At least have 1 full day off a week though. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. We're talking about making enough money to do things that, vacations and fixing the house and all that stuff. So grateful for DoorDash. Like I said, I'm actually on my way to take a drug test for this job now. I'm going to pass, believe it or not. I'm just so grateful. But people, there's money to be made with DoorDash. I see so many posts on social media. I see so many videos about how it's impossible to do, blah, blah, blah. So many negative videos. Just a random, I guess you could call it Halloween weekend. But I didn't even work Halloween. Just a random weekend, I made over $1,000 in a weekend, and you can call it coincidence or not, but it's since I went to my ultra disciplined strategy, where I'm just not taking deliveries below $2 a mile, and I don't care how long I sit and stuff like that. Now I may move, a short distance to see if that helps, but I'm not taking. I'd rather move than take a dumb delivery. Now I will take a delivery from one area to another that I'd rather be in. That's where you compromise your miles to money when it benefits you. Like, hey, if it's 10 o'clock at night and I'm ready to go home, yeah, I'll take a cheap delivery to Fenton. Yeah, I'll do that. It benefits me, that gets me right home, and then I can switch zones to Fenton if I want to make some more money. That's the kind of stuff that, you got to do. I've been in the trucking industry my whole life. I just took a trucking job, and I've used a lot of those principles and applied it to DoorDash. I'm not the only one. It's nothing that is unprecedented or nothing like that. But this is just proof that if you stick to it, you're going to make more money. Now, you won't be a top dasher, even though my acceptance rate is like 40%. I forgot to put the ratings on my transparency video. My customer rating right now is 4.68 because Crazy Bull screwed up somebody's order last night. What am I supposed to do about that? I was really, really, really nice about it and said, hey, I'm really sorry that happened, but you'll either have to call the store or support, because what am I going to do? But I always say, I apologize, I'm sorry that happened. The bags are sealed when we get them, blah, blah, blah. Even if the bag wasn't sealed, I wouldn't have opened up their food, blah, blah, blah. And then I had a CVS delivery. There was only 2 items, and they didn't have one of the items. I'm sure that could have been, I had a 3 rating yesterday from somebody. So that could have been it. A CVS doesn't let you when you're at Walmart, basically makes you text the customer, but CVS doesn't do any of that. You might not be able to make a substitution on CVS. I'm not sure. I haven't done enough of them to know. And then the other thing is, I had a Walgreens delivery where there was only 2 items and they didn't have one of them. And I texted the customer and let them know, but they never responded or anything. And I even, there was nothing I could do. It was a lighted mirror, not something you would normally buy from Walgreens, so blah, blah, blah. Got a 3 rating from somebody for some reason. Not sure why. It had to be one of those 3 things. But my acceptance rate is about 40% again. Just crazy. But wow. That's all I got to say is wow, wow, wow. I'll let you know I'm going to work. I wasn't going to work today, but now that I got this job and I'm going to have to take a pay cut, I'm going to have to really kill it these next 2 weeks. Because training is, even though the job is eventually going to be 4 days on, 4 days off, the training may be 5 days a week. So, to afford the pay cut that I'm going to have to take, because no, it's not $2,000 a week. It's good pay though. It's good pay. But benefits are going to come out of that, and more taxes and all that. So, no way am I giving up DoorDash. Thank you very much.